Hey guys, so this is going to be a video on probably my favorite tier 6 heavy tank in the game now because I have started to love this thing. This is the Sturm VK3601H with the 105mm derp gun. So everybody loves a little derp gun at tier 6 and low tiers because you can one-shot tier 3s, you can one-shot tier 4s, and sometimes tier 5s depending on what you got. If you're the KV2, you can damn near one-shot anything. So the VK3106H, well, the Sturm VK3601H was the reward tank for the final part of the Winter Games, or well, the Autumn Games for 2019, and you would have gotten this for free if you completed all three of the um, different things throughout the Winter Games for Autumn. And I didn't complete it, but I got a discount, 50% off, so I went ahead and picked it up since I already had the gold for it. So, and I didn't look back. This tank needs some light shown on it because this thing is crazy. It has the standard VK armor of 100 on the front of the hull, 60 on the side, 60 on the rear, and the standard turret. From my understanding, I mean, this isn't the same turret that the fully upgraded VK3601H gets, but it has 80 on the front, 60 on the side, 60 on the rear, and spaced armor on the sides of the turret and front of the hull. Now, it's not the thickest spaced armor in the world, but if somebody's shooting heat at you and they hit an angle, chances are you can deflect it. So, as you can see, I have been smacking the shit out of these guys that I'm fighting. I'm getting ready to send this Hetzer back to the Shadow Realm, and now. So he's done. So anyways, while you're seeing me fight these guys, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the tank. 950 hit points, pretty beefy for such a little compact little tank we got. The reload is slightly long. If you don't have the rammer, the vents, brothers in arms, and some stuff on it, it could make it a little over 11 seconds. But if you have these things on it, it'll drop it down, obviously. So this gun has 128 standard pin. With the heat round, its premium round, it gets 177, and with the high explosive, it gets 81. Arguably, you can get away with shooting HE out of this at certain vehicles if you're top tier. But for higher tier games, I will carry heat solely because there are some things that 128 are just not going to cut it. And there's nothing like running up on a T29. And even with the standard 128 pin on the AP round, smacking the hell out of him for almost 400 and him backing up. Because this tank, with its small little derp gun, its little snub-nosed derp gun, has more alpha damage than that T150 that I'm fighting right now. His is only 100, or he's at 167 pin, which is obviously light years beyond what I've got, but only 300 alpha. When you get into tier 7, things like the T29 have 198 pin, a very good turret, a really strong tier 7, however its hull armor is a little bit thinner on the front, and if you ever do get into that fight with one, you have more alpha damage than him, which is going to confuse him a little bit. And you're like, how did I just get hit by a tier 6 heavy tank with a small little shitty little 105? Well, this gun's not shitty. This thing will surprise you, sir. So it's elevation and depression. 8 degrees of gun depression. Not that bad. 20 degrees of gun elevation. And its accuracy is 0.43. Well, it is a derp gun, so after all, you can pretty much imagine that it's going to be a little bit inaccurate. And its aim time is 2.3 seconds. The power to weight ratio, the whole mobility of this thing, as you can see, you can get up to speed pretty quickly. It's not the best. It's only at 600 horsepower, right at 14 horsepower per ton, but it can still move relatively quickly. And its top speed is around 46, but it seems like you get stuck around like 38, just below 40. Its rotation traverse speed is 22 degrees a second. And if you're interested, the terrain resistance is 1.2, 1.4, and 2.9. So in really soft, swampy stuff, you're going to rotate pretty slow. It has a silver earn rate of 135%, a XP earn rate of 130, and standard free XP earn rate extra 5%, and crew XP rate of 100. So that's pretty standard. And so far, I've killed 4 people. I got 10 damage ribbons. We're gonna see. See in the replays, it doesn't tell you how much damage I've actually done, but it is pretty high for a little tier 6 game, in my opinion. Now, there could be a full review on this tank very shortly. I'll go over everything that you need to know about this tank. If you haven't and want to learn how to play it, this tank is getting ready to go off the store though. So if you have the ability to get it, I would definitely pick it up. As you can see, 151,000. There were some ops I had going on. 3,700 damage, 5 destroyed. That was my mastery badge. I am racked at DW, so as you can see right here, yeah, I did a lot more. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. I love this little tank. Tell me what you think about it, and I will see you guys later.